Let's get cooking. That's the mantra of a content creator in Waukesha County whose cooking journey began in high school when his mom, running late from work, walked him through over the phone how to get some homemade spaghetti ready for their family dinner. Years later, he still cooks homemade meals and, as Daniel Acano discovered, has caught the attention of hundreds of thousands of followers on social media.
You know, life's hard enough, cooking doesn't have to be. I'm not a professionally trained chef. I'm a dad who has a full-time job that likes to have a home-cooked meal with his family. We're gonna have some really cheesy mac and cheese.
Kirk is a full-time enterprise software salesperson.
I've always been resourceful and always getting a yes.
And part-time content creator.
You have to find creative ways to capture the audience. You have to find ways to stay consistent.
In 2020, when the COVID-19 pandemic hit, Munzenberger started showcasing delicious, quick, and easy recipes on social media, thanks to a family friend who pushed him out of his comfort zone.
He's like, hey, you should film. You're a good cook. You're on social media. You can see what's going on. You should film it. And I said, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I said, I don't think that's going to be successful at all.
His page, Kirk's Cooking and Cocktails, has over 380,000 followers on Instagram.
Let me show you how I do it.
And about 41,000 on TikTok.
Find yourself a crock pot, add in the sliced onion. I grew to 1,000 followers really quick. I'd say about a month and a half or so, and I was like, oh, this is great. It's really trending, and I'm like, this is so easy. This is gonna be... And then I didn't get another 1,000 followers for... I got to 2,000 maybe 18 months later. And this beef stroganoff, let's make it.
It's not as easy as it looks.
Spicy honey chicken thighs. You have to go same day. This Tuscan ravioli was amazing. Same time. And give this jambalaya soup a go. Every week. If you need a last minute appetizer, in terms of how much you can make, I mean, the sky's the limit. You go talk to creators on all these channels that are making millions of dollars a year. Am I there? No. Would I love to be? Of course. Here's the dramatic setup.
It's a lot of trial and error.
For me, what I have found is sometimes the less polished that my posts are in terms of like perfect lighting and things like that, they actually do better. And I don't know if it's that people identify with them more. It makes the meal and recipe look a little more approachable.
Using only a tripod and his iPhone, he cooks while recording his recipe step by step and edits it himself. Posting concise videos of 40 seconds or less.
And then I had a soup in December. I dub it the soup heard around the world. Take some potatoes, cut them in half. It was one of the most viral food posts on Instagram. Cook up the bacon and break into pieces.
95 million views for his loaded baked potato soup.
With that one, I got about 75,000 followers in 48 hours, so I had to make it again.
He says it's all about easy access. That's why he writes the entire recipe down in the comment section.
Then reduce the heat. Because I was doing that, I made it so easy. Likes and comments are great, but saves and shares are really what drive social media algorithms through the roof.
He also comes up with his own drinks.
If you need a new fall cocktail, this pear bourbon martini should make it on your list. For the 21 and older segment, cocktails are on there as well. Full recipe in the post caption. I shot a tequila sunrise mimosa in 15 minutes and had it edited and posted within 20 of even making it. And that one blew up for 12.5 million views. And it's just one that I did not think was going to do it. It was like 6 ingredients.
It's about getting creative and showing off that healthy can be surprisingly good.
One thing that people don't know about my cooking is that I do everything gluten-free. Yeah. So you'll look at my page and you'll say, wow, that doesn't look like what I deem as gluten-free food. And I don't promote gluten-free because I feel like I wouldn't get as much traction because people would see that and go, I don't want to eat that gluten-free food until they've tried it. Nice and cheesy.
Due to his wife's dietary restriction, he's modified items on the menu and has become more inclusive to others looking for something yummy to make during the work week.
There's nothing better than sitting around the table with a home-cooked meal with family. Food brings family together. Let it settle and then enjoy.